Hey lovelies, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm so excited for today's video because it's going to be a collab between a wonderful brand that I love and a beautiful group of content creators. I am going to be unboxing and playing with my Behind the Beauty bundle with Sydney Grace. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Behind the Beauty or Sydney Grace, where have you been? No, but seriously, I have done quite a few Sydney Grace videos here on my channel. I did just recently do a video swatching my entire Sydney Grace collection and using both the cream and single shadow, so I will go ahead and make sure to link that for you guys so you can see that. And recently I saw that the wonderful Behind the Beauty squad did a interview with Heather from Sydney Grace. Now, if you aren't familiar with these wonderful ladies, I am talking about Alicia from Kinky Sweat, also Chelsea from Glam Girl Chelsea, and Kelsey Brianna J. Now, they all have their channels here on YouTube, so I will make sure to link them all. And usually this series kind of bounces around from channel to channel. You can also check out the Behind the Beauty Instagram account, so I'll make sure to link that as well. Now, I really love the concept of this series. It's so cool how they sit down with one of the brand owners or brand ambassadors, and they really get to like dive deep and do a wonderful Q&A with that person. And I really love like these interviews just really give you a deeper look into the brand, and it's a great way to be able to get some questions in because they were taking questions from the viewers as well. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. It's a fun one. But they were also offering this great bundle of shadows at such an amazing price, and I really wanted to support both Sydney Grace and these wonderful women. Now, this bundle came with a set of single shadows and then also a cream shadow, but the cream shadow is sort of like a mystery, so I didn't open anything yet because I wanted it to be a surprise with all of us together. Now, if we haven't met, my name is Kelly. I want to thank you for stopping by. I am a professional hair and makeup artist, and here on YouTube, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button if you love Sydney Grace as much as I do. It is definitely no secret that I am a huge lover of this company, and I'm very excited to share this bundle with you. I'm gonna go ahead and do swatches. We're gonna go ahead and create a look. We're gonna get to see which cream eyeshadow I got, so I'm very excited. So why don't we get right into it? Now, as we're getting started here, I just want to mention that right now on the website, this bundle is sold out. I don't know if they're going to be restocking it, but all of these items are available individually. So if you did want to pick up one or two of these shades or make your own bundle, you could totally do that. The single shadows are $5 or $6, depending on whether they are matte shades, whether they are pressed pigments. And then you also have the mystery cream shadow shade, and those are $8. So you got 5 pressed pans and then the cream shadow, which I thought was such a great deal. They did also have a discount code that I was able to use at that time as well. So like I said, you can't get this bundle right now. Maybe it will be coming back in stock. I'm not sure on that. If I can find any information on that, of course, I'll leave it here for you guys. But as I mentioned, you could certainly get these on your own. So I just wanted to show you what the individual shadows come like. I didn't actually show that in my swatch video because I didn't think that I had any of these little envelopes left. So each individual shadow comes in an envelope like this, and then they have little sleeves inside, and they do have the ingredients listed on the back of these envelopes. So you can see I've got this little sleeve. Now, in all honesty, ordering this gave me a little bit of anxiety just because I completely like filled up and arranged my other palette. So all of those I swatch in that other video. So I was like, oh no, I have a completely full palette and it's all arranged, but I found that I still had a little mini one. So we're gonna pop these in here today. So crisis averted. I'll probably end up shifting things around. Are you guys like that? Do you end up like needing to like organize all of your single shadows and it's sort of like an ongoing process? That's how I am, but I'm gonna go ahead and break into all of these little envelopes and we will go ahead and get our palette ready to swatch. All right, so here we have the quad of the single shadows. These are so pretty. Now, this one is Morningstar, and this is actually the one from my collection before this bundle. I did see that this is a double that I already had, but that's okay because what that means is that shadow is going to go into a giveaway for you guys. I am actually really excited because I've been saving a few things to put into a giveaway for 500 subscribers that I'm like tipping towards. So keep on the lookout for that because that single shadow will probably go right into that giveaway. Now, I'm so excited to have these in my collection because I think that they are just wonderful, versatile neutrals. I love that these have that little bit of a almost like red undertone. So they're gonna be Really, really beautiful, like very flattering on the eye. I personally love anything that has a little bit of a red to it just because it really pops the green in my eyes. So that's something that I love. This Paris shade, which is this other like, this is a pressed pigment shade. I had actually put that one in my cart as a single shadow at one point and had taken it out. And then now I get to have it back in my collection, so it was meant to be. Now what I'm gonna do is swatch all of these for you, and then we will go ahead and see which cream shadow I got. All right, so I'm gonna start with Morning Star. This is just so, so pretty. Like, it's that kind of like goldy champagne, I guess I would say. That's a nice crooked swatch. We're just gonna be doing it on a lean today, I guess. Now, obviously on my skin tone, that's gonna be a little hard to pick up on camera maybe, but I think you guys can see it there. So beautiful. Then that next one we have is, like I said, that's Paris. And this is like a beautiful, like taupey shade. It's kind of got a little bit of lavender and almost like a pinky silver shift. So pretty. Right there. Oh, that is just beautiful. Ooh, let me smooth this out so you guys can see. Yeah, I mean, that is like really interesting. So in the pan, I think it looks more taupey because of the shift that it has. But once it's on the skin, it has that almost like rose goldy, coppery feel to it. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Like, I thought it looked pretty in the pan, but now that it's like on my arm, I mean, wow, that is beautiful. And that like went a really long way. And again, all of these shades are currently existing in the single shadow, so you could pick any of these up if like one of them just makes your heart beat faster, or pick up all of them. I would pick up all of them. But we then are gonna go into our matte shades. So first we have Peanut Butter, which, oh, that's like the perfect name for this. So this is just a slightly warm, like nutty camel color, I would say. Oh my God, you guys. I am like making the worst crooked swatches ever. I am totally the president of the like really bad swatch club. Okay, I'm trying to like even that out a little bit. That's so pretty. So the thing that I like about this is I really think that this would be a great like transition shade on a lot of different skin tones. If you have a fair skin type, you could easily just go through like with a very fluffy brush just to kind of like blur that out a little bit, but it's not so light that it's gonna look chalky on deeper skin tones. So I really love that. Then we have Solomon, and this is going to be that like mid tone, and it's a bit warmer than the deepest one. I really like this. It's almost, like I said, got that orangey, orangey red undertone to it, which I just find super flattering. Yup, that's pretty. See that? Like, oh my God, you guys, these are gonna be great for fall. Like, this is a perfect everyday fall palette. So excited. And then we're gonna take the last one, which is Lords of Leaping. So to me, this has a bit more of like a, oh, like a mahogany undertone to it. It's just got like almost a bit of plum. Sorry, I've just been kind of like docking that shade, but I'm doing it. I'm still doing it live for you guys. I just, I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting too crooked. I'm just gonna do one more little pass here. Oh, you guys, that is really pretty. It does look to be like a little, it's not dry. I don't know why it's coming up looking dry on my arm. Maybe my arm is just drier right there, who knows? But it's still very creamy. I mean, if you look on my finger, like, geez. I mean, these shades are gonna be perfect for fall. Like, and I always really like to have a pull out like go-to quick palette. Actually, a lot of these shades are reminding me, giving me just that like little hint of the Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette, which I've been using a lot if I have like an all shimmer palette or something that I need to pull in a few more mattes into, just to be able to like make it look more cohesive. So I'm definitely going to be keeping all of these in this palette for a while, just to play with it, to be able to have a quick like out the door look, but also to be able to pull into other palettes where I feel like I'm lacking a couple more, especially of the mattes. But I also think that this Morning Star works perfectly when you're like, I wish I just had like one color that I could like pop into the inner corner to like bring some brightness to this look. So very excited. Now let's go ahead and see which cream shadow I got. I'm so excited. All right, all of the cream shadows come in these individual boxes. When I opened up my bigger like shipping box, I just made sure to like kind of like look away so that I wouldn't see, because I wanted to be surprised with you guys. So we are going to be playing with Awakening. I'm not even sure what color this is. I did make sure when I bought the bundle that I was going to get a cream shadow that I didn't already have, because I do have 3 of the regular creams and then three of the duochrome, so, or the multi-chrome. So again, all of those swatches are in my video. You guys, it's purple. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. What a pop. Okay, so you guys can see this is the tube. I just took off the lid, so there you are. So I'm placing just a little bit of that cream shadow on my hand so that you guys will be able to see here how pigmented these are and how far they go. All right, so here is that little dot. I'm gonna just take my finger. I mean, hello. Look at that. I could like put this all over my hand. So crazy. So pretty. I mean, that was like not even a pea size. That was like chopping a pea in half. So crazy. Now, I am honestly not one to gravitate towards purple shadow. For some reason, it's just not something that I usually wear. I think it's because purples make my eyes look more brown, which I don't normally prefer. I prefer to bring out the green in them, but a good purple look is always gorgeous. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection, because it is also nice to have something like this as a base to use for like a smoky eye if you want a lot of longevity, because these shadows do not crease, and then also to have some more intensity of tone. So very excited for that. I can't decide if I should use that purple in today's look. I think what I'll do is maybe hold off on the purple shadow, use it in a different tutorial. Maybe I'll do something quick for Instagram, but we will focus on this bundle for today just so we can get a beautiful fall look. And look, you guys, I just washed a bunch of brushes. It was so time. I did a bunch of brushes, a bunch of sponges, so we're gonna have a lot to be able to work with today. Finally, clean brushes. Let's just take a moment to address the eyebrow situation. I was sort of going for like a full fluffy moment, and some days it turns out like Gigi Hadid, some days it's more Wolfman. So today we're a little bit on the Wolfman side, and that's just what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and take that peanut butter shade. I have my BK Beauty 201, and I'm just going to run this through the crease just to lay everything and I'm kind of pulling this up a little higher because I really want to get that nice like warm tone. I mean, you guys, these mattes blend so well, and I feel like the shimmers and like metallics are always what, you know, sort of like get us like giddy and excited, but a good blendable matte is sometimes harder to find than you would think. And I noticed in the interview that they did, they asked Heather what she thought, you know, was unique, like a product that was unique at her company. And she mentioned the mattes. She said, you know, I think that our mattes are really that product for us. And so I would have to agree. I mean, these mattes just, they're so pigmented, so blendable, so beautiful, and so affordable. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm taking that same shade on my BK 207 brush. I'm still having a lot of fun with my BK and Britt Clark bundle. I know this isn't available anymore, but if there's any of these brushes that you guys are like, ooh, I need that, they are all available individually on the BK Beauty site. So I really like to have like a nice blurred out under eye, like something that has a little depth to it and comes down a little ways, honestly, just because it helps like mask fine lines. And I can use all the help I could get, especially as we're going into fall and winter. I've noticed I already need to be like upping my skincare game, because I have been trying to make sure that I'm keeping my skin as clear as possible from all the maskne that I have from being at the salon all day. But then that also tends to be a little bit more drying on my skin. So it's like this crazy like shift of like, okay, treat your skin, but also then you need to super hydrate it. So I'm doing a battle right now, but I'm definitely noticing that my skin is already getting dry for the season. Drier for the season. All right, taking a ref for 14 and going into that Solomon shade. This is pretty. And I feel like this is going to be one of those shades that, depending on the brush you use, you could actually get a different tone out of it. Because if you pack this shade on, it gets pretty deep. But if you blend it out, you know, you get that like lighter, warmer hue. And this Refer brush is so good at like perfectly and precisely placing a color. I am going to go through with a fluffier brush just to like blur that out. So once I have that color placed, I'm going through with the 202 BK Beauty brush and just buffing that edge a little bit. But that way I get the precise placement I want, and then I can blur out the edges. So you can see, just by placing that color with a more defined brush and then going through with something more blurring, I'm able to get that like perfect product placement. And that's something that is really helpful if you have a smaller eye shape or you have hooded eyes. It's nice to, you know, not have to go in with a big fluffy brush right away, because it's going to be hard to control your application. All right, so now I'm taking Paris on probably just the middle of the lid. And this is a Wayne Goss 18. I just ordered some Refer brushes because one of the brushes in the Refer collection looks like it might be very similar to this brush. Actually, there were two of them that looked like they might be similar, but one was sold out. So I did get two of the other one to try out. I will keep you posted. Or Wayne could just do me a solid and bring this brush back. Whatever. Guys, look at that shade. So, so pretty. I mean, I think that this color would look beautiful on anybody. Oh, so pretty. So I'm just gonna flip the brush over and apply Morning Star to the inner third. And then pat to blend. I got a little high with the shimmer shade, but that's okay. First, I'm going to take the detailed Refer brush, the 14, and try to hit that crease with a little bit more of that tone, and it's just going to blend out that seam. I'm honestly not wanting anything looking like a cut crease, so I'm just sort of like taking that and softening it. Really pretty. Honestly, like these are pretty like user-friendly, very easy to wear shades. Like anybody is going to be able to pull this off. So love that. All right, so now I'm going to take that Lords of Leaping shade, the deepest one, and on a Sigma E30 pencil brush, I'm going to start by putting it in the very outer corner underneath and upper. I hope that I've been like in frame this whole time. I've just been so excited to use these shadows that I was like diving right in and not even paying attention to where I am. So hoping that's working out. Yeah, that looks really good. Oh, and I know that I love using my little like sparkly rose gold mirror, but I felt like the bedazzlement of it has been sort of like messing with the focus of my camera. So I switched out for this little like Nude Sticks tin top. I also like this because they're just like really easy to hold. So it's just like the basic packaging of any Nude Sticks product, but they do really make nice little mirrors for something like this. So taking the peanut butter shade on that same pencil brush, and again, just like blurring that tone. That looks so good. All right, I'm taking the Wayne Goss Precious Opal Essential Eye Kohl pencil, and I'm just gonna run this in my waterline. And I'm gonna tightline as well. I've been using this one a lot lately for like warmer looks, just because I think that the little bit of warmth that that brown has looks so pretty. All right, I am going to add a little bit of that Morning Star to my inner corner. Actually, probably a little bit more than a little. I've been really liking a very like drawn in, like pulled in inner corner. I don't know if it's just making me feel like my eyes are brighter. And this is the lid shader, the E56 from Sigma. Yeah, I just feel like that like gives me a little bit more life to my face. So that really makes a pretty decent like inner corner highlight. So why don't we pop a little bit of it on the brow? Okay, so I think that this look, I mean, seriously, for like $5 or $6 a shade, the quality of these, you just can't beat it. Okay, I'm not gonna go on and on. What I'm gonna do is do this eye. I'm gonna put on some mascara, maybe some lashes, and I will be right back. All right, here we have our final look. I did, of course, go through with some mascara and liner, and then went through and popped on some lashes. I decided that I just wanted to be extra glam today, so we've got a little lashes going on, and also I wanted to wear these all day because I just filmed the first impression for these lashes, and now I can wear these all day and give a good, like, long-lasting review. My premiere on that video is tonight as I'm filming this, so that way in the chat I can kind of like give everybody an update. And actually Jeremy and I are I think gonna go like grape picking later today, so these should get some good wear because they'll be outside for a while. Definitely a little bit of a glam look for going grape picking, but that's all right. You know, makeup is for any occasion, right? So what do you guys think of this look? I think that this bundle is gonna be so great for that like everyday neutral look. Like you can make it glam, you can make it soft, totally versatile. And I think that if you haven't purchased anything from Sydney Grace, like looking into some of these shadows would be great. Like I said, I'm not sure if that bundle is going to be coming back, but if it's not, you can pick up any of these shades. That's why I kind of wanted to use all of them. If you guys would like to see a look using that Awakening shade, let me know in the comments down below and I will make sure to pop something on Instagram for you guys. And my Instagram account is Keep Beauty Real, so please feel free to follow me over there. I would love to have you as part of my Insta fam. It's a great way to keep up on content that's coming down the road. I also do product updates and some different content for you guys. So I would love to see you over there. I want to say congrats to the girls from Behind the Beauty. This bundle is beautiful. I mean, you just can't go wrong with Sydney Grace, and I'm excited to have these shades in my collection. If you haven't checked out Behind the Beauty, please go check out their Instagram and follow these ladies so that you can see their great content. Like just great to get some more information on wonderful brands. All right, everybody, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful or just enjoyed getting to see me add to my Sydney Grace collection. I will make sure to link the channels below of all of the wonderful creators from Behind the Beauty, and I will also link the Sydney Grace website. By the way, if you have any questions about what's on my face today, I did just kind of want something very soft and neutral, but I will go ahead and make sure to leave all of the products down in the description box for you as well. I hope you guys are having a great fall, and I will see you really soon.